Today, in that lecture in your class of your subject, that is the fluid mechanics, the topic is flow over notches and wears, which is devices to first devices, that is the notch is measurement devices and wear is the flowing devices, above the flowing devices. Now some basic definitions of the notches and wears. Notch. A notch may be defined as an opening provided the inside of a tank, okay, or vessel, such that the liquid surface in the tank is below the top edge of the opening. A notch may be regarded as an orifice with the water surface below its upper edge. It is generally made of metallic plate. It is used for measuring the rate of flow of a liquid through a small channel or a tank. That is the notch. It is simply measuring devices the rate of flow of discharge. Now wear. A wear may be defined as any regular obstruction is in an open stream over which the flow takes place. It is made of masonry or concrete. Okay. The conditions of flow in the case of a wear are practically the same as those of a rectangular notch. That is why a notch is sometimes called as a wear and vice versa. Therefore, we conclude that wear is a masonry or concrete structures which obstruct to flowing water bodies or open channel or canal. Wear may be used for measuring the rate of flow of water in rivers or streams. Some basic types of the wear, that is the nappe, are when the sheet of water flowing through a notch or over a wear is known as the nappe, or when sill or crest, the top of the wear over which the water flows is known as the sill or crest. Okay. Note. The main differences between a notch and a wear is that the notch is of a small size but the wear of a bigger one. Moreover, a notch is usually made in a plate, whereas the wear is usually made of masonry or concrete structure. Now some classification of notches and wears. Types of notches. First one is the types of notches. The several types of the notches are as below, given below. First one, rectangular notch. Second one, triangular notch. Third one, trapezoidal notch, and last one is the steeped notch. Category of the wear, that is the types of wear. There are several types of the wear depending upon their shape, nature of discharge, width of crest or nature of crest. However, the following are important from subject point of view. First of all, according to shape. According to shape, the wear is two types: rectangular wear and cephallate wear. According to nature of discharge, ordinary wear and submerged or downed wear. According to the width of crest, narrow crested wear and broad crested wear. According to the nature of crest, sharp crested wear and crested wear, oggy wear. Okay. Now discharge over a rectangular notch or wear. First diagram which is shown in the diagram, that is the rectangular notch which is shown in figure, and second diagram which is rectangular wear. Okay, so therefore two types of the notches wear which is shown in that diagram. Now let us consider the height of water above sill of the notch is capital H, and L is equal to length of the notch or wear, and CD is the coefficient of discharge. Let us assume the following terminology in that diagram. Therefore, let us consider now a horizontal strip of water of thickness DH, which is shown in figure, that is this diagram, that is the DH. At a depth H from top of the water level, or top of the water level. Okay. Now we calculate area of strip. Therefore, multiplication of length into width, that is the L into DH. Theoretical velocity of water flowing through strip, that is the under root 2GH, that is the theoretical velocity of the liquid. Now discharge of the discharge through strip, how much, that is the dq is equal to CD into area of the strip through into theoretical velocity. Therefore dq is equal to CDL DH into under root 2GH. Therefore the discharge over the whole notch may be found, and it is integrate up to 0 to H, which is shown in that expression, and therefore now integrate that particular all terminology, that is the CDL under root 2GH is constant value, and it is separated before the situated before the integration of the H. And now the height of the depth of the water above the crested taken infinitesimal depth up to height is H, and it is integrated up to 0 to a capital H. Now integrating the above terminology, and now we find the value of discharge Q is equal to 2 by 3rd CD L under root 2G, and H is how much? H is S to the power 3 by 2, which is the discharge over by the notches are wear. Okay, this is the rectangular notches or rectangular wear. Now we take a small example based on a small example we take. Now a rectangular notch 2 meter wide has a constant head of 500 millimeter. Find the discharge over the notch if coefficient of discharge for the notch is 0.62. Simple. The solution part of the questions, we come on the expressions, and before expression of the discharge of the rectangular wear, notch or wear, that is the length of the wear, length of the notch, that is the L. We take L, capital L is equal to 2 meter, and head over notch, capital H is equal to 500 millimeter, that is it can be converted into meter. Okay, that is the length and that is the height. Coefficient of discharge is taken as 0.62, which is given in question. Now using the above relation, Q is equal to, the discharge Q is equal to 2 by third CD L under root 2G H to the power 3 by 2. And now putting all the values L, G, H and CD in that equations, that is the 2 by third into 0.62 into 2 under root 2 into 9.81 into 0.5 to the power 3 by 2, and now calculate that value and obtain the discharge of that particular type of notch, that is the 1.294 meter cube per second. That is the discharge of that type of notches. Now second type example, next one example, that is a rectangular notch has a discharge of 0.24 meter cube per second when head of water is 800 millimeter. When head of water is taken as 800 millimeter, find the length of the notch and assume CD of the value is 0.6. Therefore solution part of that question, discharge Q is given, that is the 0.24 meter cube per second. Okay, head over notch capital H is equal to 800 millimeter, that is, it can be converted in meter, that is the 0.8 meter, and the coefficient of discharge CD is equal to 0.6, which is given in that question. Now using the relation of the discharge of that particular pipe, of that particular notch, Q is equal to 2 by 3 CDL under root 2G H to the power 3 by 2, and now putting all these values of the unknown data in that equations, and now we can calculate the length of the notch is to be 189 millimeter, that is the length of notches. Okay, now discharge over a triangular notch or weir. Okay, in given below diagram, the triangular notch is shown below and makes an angle between two wings of the triangular notch is theta by 2. Total is theta and half part is theta by 2. DH is the small thickness of the strip, and capital H is the below height of the strip up to the top surface of the water, and apex of water, that is the latest name is O, and therefore some assumptions here. Capital H is equal to head of water above the apex of the notch, theta is equal to angle of notch, and CD is equal to coefficient of discharge. Okay, consider a horizontal strip of water of thickness DH and a depth H from the water surface as shown in the below. Okay, and which is the diagram. Now using that diagram, B diagram, tan theta by 2 is equal to ln upon on, which is ln upon that is the on, base upon height, and ln is not known, and on is capital H minus small h. Therefore ln is equal to H minus small h tan theta by 2, and width of the strip, that is the lm is equal to 2 times of ln, and it is calculated 2h capital H minus small h tan theta by 2, and area of the strip is how much? that is the 2 into h minus capital H, small h, tan theta by 2 into dh, delta h. And we know that theoretical velocity of water through the strip is equal to under root 2 gh. Therefore discharge through the strip dq is equal to cd into area of strip upon into theoretical velocity. Therefore cd is into 2 into h minus small h tan theta by 2 into dh, that is the area of the strip, and in theoretical velocity it under root 2 gh. Now putting all these values and again the integration up to 0 to h, and constant terminology is taken to be outer side of the integral sign, that is the cd under root 2g, tan theta by 2 is the constant value and which is taken as the outer of the integral signs, and by the remaining part of that integral part is to be integrated, and therefore it can be calculated after the integrations. 8 upon 15 cd under root 2g tan theta by 2 h to the power 5 by 2. For a right angle V notch, if cd is equal to 0.6, therefore theta is equal to 90 degree and tan theta by 2 is how much, that is the 1. Therefore q is equal to 8 by 15 into 0.6 under root 2 into 9.81 into 1 into h to the power 5 by 2, and that is the q is equal to 1.417 h to the power 5 by 2, which is the discharge of right angled notch of the ear or weir. Advantages of a triangular notch over a rectangular notch. A triangular notch claims the following advantages over a rectangular notch. For a right angle V notch of or weir, the expression for the computation of discharge is very simple. For low discharge, a triangular notch gives more accurate results than a rectangular notch. Third one, in a given triangular notch, only one reading, that is the head capital H, is required to be taken for the measurement of discharge. And ventilation of a triangular notch is not necessary. It is not necessary part of the triangular notch. And now the same triangular notch can measure a wide range of flows accurately. Okay. Now we solve the example based on the triangular notch, which is shown in the below. Question is, find the discharge over a triangular notch of angle 60 degree when the head over the triangular notch is 0.2 meter. Assume CD is equal to 0.6. Angle of theta is equal to 60 degree. Depth of water H is equal to 2.2 meter. Coefficient of discharge CD is equal to 0.6. Therefore, using the relations 8 by 15. Using the relation 8 by 15 CD under root 2g tan theta by 2 into h to the power 5 by 2, and putting the all value which is calculated above the example, and therefore solve these values to obtain the discharge is 0.01462 meter cube per second, which is the discharge of that type of triangular type of notches. Okay. The another type of example, during an experiment in a laboratory, 0.05 meter cube of water flowing, that is the discharge, over a right angled notch, watt collected in 1 minute. Time is given, and therefore water flowing over a right angled notch was collected in 1 minute. If the head of the sill is 50 millimeter, Calculate the coefficient of discharge of the notch, that is the CD is value to be calculated with that help of that following things. Now discharge Q is equal to 0.05 meter cube per minute. Okay. Therefore, it can be converted into meter cube per second, and this value is discharge value is 0.000833 meter cube per second. Angle of notch theta is equal to 90 degree because the notch is right angled. And now head of the sill H is equal to 50 millimeter, that is the 0.05 meter. Therefore, coefficient of discharge CD using that relations which is given below, Q is equal to 8 by 15 CD under root 2G tan theta by 2 into H to the power 5 by 2. Putting the all values in that equations, therefore we calculate the value of CD is 0.63, which is obtained by the help of that example, that numerical. Next type of example, rectangular channel 1.5 meter wide has a discharge of 0.2 meter cube per second, which is measured by a right angled V notch VR. Find the position of the apex of the notch from the head of the channel. The maximum, if the maximum where depth of water is not to be exceed 1 meter, assume CD is equal to 0.62. Now therefore, simple, first of all terminology to be written, that is the length of the channel is 1.5 meter, discharge of the channel is 0.2 meter cube per second, depth of water is channel is 1 meter, it is limited, and coefficient of discharge CD is equal to 0.62, angle of the notch is 90 degree. Now therefore, using that relations, Q is equal to 8 by 15 CD under root 2G tan theta by 2 into H to the power 5 by 2. And now putting the all values of this terminology, and H is equal to calculated, H is equal to 0.45 meter, which is the value of capital H. Position, now a position of apex of the notch from the bed of channel is equal to depth of water in the channel height of water over V notch, that is the 1 minus 0.45 is equal to 0.55 meter, which is the height of the notch, apex of the notch. Now next type of the notch, that is the discharge over a trapezoidal notch or weir. Below diagram we see that a trapezoidal notch, that is the base width is capital L and height is capital H, height of the water is capital H, and side of the channel, trapezoidal channel to be through vertical makes an angle is theta by 2. Okay. As such, the discharge over such a notch or weir will be the sum of discharge over the rectangular and triangular notches or weir. L is equal to capital L. Now let us see, capital H is equal to height of the water over the notch, and capital L is equal to length of the rectangular portions or creased of the notch. CD1 is equal to coefficient of discharge for the rectangular position, and CD2 is equal to coefficient of discharge for the triangular portion. Two types of coefficient of discharge, that is CD1 and CD2. Therefore, the discharge through the rectangular portion BCFE as shown in diagram, Q is equal to 2 by 3 CD1 L under root 2G H to the power 3 by 2. And the discharge through two triangular notch ABE and FCD is equal to the Q2 is equal to 8 by 15 CD under root 2G tan theta by 2 into H to the power 5 by 2. And therefore total discharge over the ABCDA type of trapezoidal weir or notch capital Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2, and which is the summation of the both the discharge, that is the triangular part of discharge and rectangular part of discharge, and it is equal to be 2 by 3 CD1 L under root 2 GS to the power 3 by 2 plus 8 by 15 CD2 under root 2G tan theta by 2 into H to the power 5 by 2, which is the value of trapezoidal type of notch. Which is shown here below diagram, that is the example based on the trapezoidal section of the notch. Find the discharge through a trapezoidal notch which is 1.2 meter wide and at the top and the 0.5 meter on the bottom, and 0.4 meter is the height. The head of the water are on the notch is 0.3 meter. Assume CD for rectangular portion is equal to 0.62, while for the triangular portion, that is the 0.6, and rectangular portion is 0.62. The width of top width is 1.2 meter, therefore base width is 0.5 meter, and for rectangular portion CD1 is equal to 0.62, for triangular portion CD2 is equal to 0.60. Discharge Q is equal to from triangle M and B in the diagram, that is the which is here, this M and B, this is this diagram. Tan theta by 2 is equal to Mn upon Nb is equal to Ms minus Np upon 2 into upon Nb, and now solve the putting the all values, and we get tan theta by 2 is equal to 0.875, which is the value of tan theta. Now discharge through the trapezoidal notch is given by two times of the triangular portion of the discharge and 1 times of the rectangular portion of the discharge, and now putting the all values given in that questions or diagram, and therefore we can calculate the value of discharge is to be 0.2115 meter cube per second, which is the discharge. Now next one is the discharge over a steeped notches. A steeped notches is a combination of rectangular notches as shown in figure, that is given below, which is shown here. And consider a steeped notch as shown in figure, that is the let H1 is equal to height of water above sill of notch 1, L1 is equal to length of the notch 1, H2 L2 corresponding value for notch 2, S3 L3 corresponding value for the notch 3, and CD is equal to coefficient for discharge for all notches. The discharge over the notch 1, Q is equal to 2 by 3 CD L1 under root 2G H1 to the power 3 by 2. Similarly, discharge over the notch 2, Q2 is equal to 2 by 3 CD L2 under root 2G H2 to the power 3 by 2 minus H1 to the power 3 by 2. And discharge over the notch 3 is similar, and therefore adding all types of the discharge, that is the Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3, and now we can calculate the all types of the discharge. Therefore similar we seen that the example of the steeped notches. Find the discharge over a steeped rectangular notch as shown in figure. Take the coefficient of discharge for all portions as 0.62. Now as shown in figure, we can see all width of the all types of the channel width is 0.4, 0.6 and 1 meter. Therefore the height of the channel is H1, H2, H3. Okay, the total discharge over the notch Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3, And now applying the basic formula, 2 by 3 CdL1 under root 2g H1 to the power 3 by 2 plus 2 by 3 CdL2 under root 2g H2 to the power 3 by 2 minus H1 to the power 3 by 2 and plus 2 by 3 CdL3 under root 2g H3 to the power 2 by 3 and H2 to the power 3 by 2. And now adding all these values, putting these all values, and now we can calculate the discharge over our whole steeped notches, that is the 0.783 meter cube per second, which is the discharge. Okay. Okay.